The motion states that according to the 2021 census, 9.4% of Greater Lincolnshire's residents were born outside the UK. It then goes on to imply that this contributes to pressures on public services and housing in our county. I'll make 4 points about this statistic. First, 9.4% is lower than almost every one of our neighbouring areas. For Nottinghamshire, it's 13%, Leicestershire 20%, Northamptonshire 17%, Cambridgeshire 19%, Peterborough 28%. And if you want to go to London, City of Westminster 56%. So to try to imply that immigration is a particular problem in Lincolnshire and that our communities are disproportionately affected is simply wrong. Second, the fact is that the 2021 census is used to plan provision of public services across England for all residents, irrespective of where they were born. So these are already known to the system and already taken account of. Third, the vast majority of people in Lincolnshire who were born outside the UK have been invited here by employers who need their skills. They're not here to scrounge, and they're not here adding to the burden on public services. If you go to an A&E department in Lincolnshire, you're more likely to be treated by an immigrant than you are to be sitting next to one in the waiting room. Fourth, I would point out that some of the majority group here are part of the 9.4% who were born outside the UK. Are we to believe that they're adding to the strains on our county's public services? Of course not. So I'm left wondering why we're discussing this motion. I've served on this council for nearly 4 years. We've never previously discussed this issue, despite immigration happening throughout that period. So why is there apparently a problem now when there wasn't one previously? Indeed, is there a problem? I sat on the Health Scrutiny Committee for the last 4 years. I don't recall immigration being ever cited as a reason for our NHS being under strain. As recently as Wednesday this week, we discussed the Director of Public Health's annual report. It doesn't mention migrants or immigrants once. Similarly, I've served on the Children and Young People Scrutiny Committee for the last 3 years and never been told that immigration is adding a strain to our children's services. So where is the evidence that immigration is damaging our county? And if there's no evidence, why is the majority group so keen to pass this motion? I wonder what could have enticed them into proposing it. I think there might be a clue in the word enticed. I will certainly vote against this motion. Not only is it based on false premises, it perpetuates myths about immigration. I oppose it. It is totally inappropriate.